Okay, this is the Harmonizing Journey with Katie Oshiwanita with HJR Seminars LLC. And he, there we go. And it's February 28th, 2025 for the date of when this was recorded. The new moon in Pisces bringing in the in-breath and out-breath of perpetual new to our mineral earth. This is kind of a little download I got this morning when I was working with the energies myself. Okay. We are more open to forces beyond the 3D density 1 natural law universe with the new moon in Pisces. These forces don't follow the natural law of our mineral 3D universe. They follow moral law or the law of Keylonta, the in-breath and out-breath of perpetual renewal. A world governed not by the solidified mineral world, but by conscious, aware, Keylon-coded, elemental, etheric thought beings who understand the true meaning of the law of one. The ones who choose not to live in the law of one, the law of Keylonta, have chosen their phantom 8-sphere matrix reality. This could be considered the fall of man's soul, the natural laws of the Ahrimanic impulse of the mineral-based earth plane. They live by harnessing the breath of God's source, first eternal Ah-yah A'ya, to vampire off. They break life down to its component parts to suck dry, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, dust of the death and destruction. I know this is a download. The Lord's Prayer expresses the disconnect and what we need to do to reconnect. And so I was pulled to Matthew 6:9-13 of the Lord's Prayer. But of course, with a little bit of changes to it. Our Father, the Christos, who art in heaven beyond the veil of density 2 angelic realm, hallowed be thy name. The word of the Christos be sacred and consecrated. The kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Bring us out of the Ahrimanic controlled system. Give us this day our daily bread. Perpetual renewal of in-breath and out-breath of giving life back to the mineral to become alive, Keylon elemental beings. And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Letting go negative karmic distress. Stop taking everything personally and see the bigger picture of reality. And lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. Evil is the choice to take the coin for life instead of making the connection across the veil into your eternal clan family self. It's not a matter of whether you use money or not. Money is a tool that makes it easier to give and receive resources in this realm of natural law. The difference is, which are you giving your power over, to the Ahrimanic mineral coin or the life that gives the mineral of the earth plane life? God's first eternal Ah-yah A'ya. You, me, we, they. You, me, they, we, us, it. Capital I, capital T. Today we will utilize the benefits of the new moon in Pisces with the veil thin between density 1 and density 2 angelic realm dimensions 4-6. This new moon energy is open to all the energy. So we can see both clearly through the pod space, plasma spirit, Ureta crystal caverns that connects with the Ure Lake Conservatory and Integral Bridge, Rainbow Pillar Bridge bypass system. In this protected space, we will connect with our eternal clan family to clear the Ahrimanic Phantom Earth program, inhibiting us from loving, close, harmonious relationships with ourselves and others, as well as the way we give our power to the point rather than direct connection with our eternal being, God's first eternal Ah-yah A'ya. So that's that little bit. Anything that you want to just kind of share real quick before we move on? Have any of that you want to add a little piece to? Are we good?
Just to say briefly, it's interesting. The past yesterday, between yesterday and today, I was sort of tuning into that energy because I was in a space where I was doing some drumming and stuff like that, and it felt like pulling teeth. And something just tap on my shoulders, like go home and regroup and just connect. And then I had the feeling to come back into my hometown. I was going to go to another
Oh,
place. And
hold on a second.
mhm,
For some reason, Lalani, your camera's on.
It's okay. I noticed everyone was, I'm sorry. Don't let me distract you.
Oh no,
Everyone
it wasn't
else, I didn't
distracting. You
want to.
just said you want.
mhm,
Honestly, I think you are so beautiful, and your background is
mhm,
just awesome. If you wanted to,
mhm,
it'd be fine.
mhm.
But anyway, um, okay, go ahead, Nadia.
Yeah. So yeah, so I came into town. It was a beautiful sunny day. Um, just it was amazing alignment, and I was just like connect to community and just trust what needs to manifest will manifest. And then three ladies, one of them who used to be a performer, they started dancing, and then people were putting the coin in, but I was not focused so much. I was focused on just connecting to the space and community and having some really um connecting conversations. And also children were coming in also. um yeah, so people from different places and spaces, so it was just amazing how it happened. And then we were just to finish, I was just doing da 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 da, Brazil, Brazil, with the drums and singing other stuff. And these three ladies, one of them, she just started taking off, and there was this whole sort of celebration atmosphere that started happening. And I thought, okay, I see. It's like I've always had an inner knowing, but it was that confirmation of connecting
Mhm.
to the community, to the elementals, to the land, and the abundance is within, and it will
Yes,
manifest. And then someone offered me, the community is so generous. They're just like, someone's like, come, and then the the lady of the fish and chip bar was like, okay, did you eat today? She's like, so it was like this whole beautiful, abundant energy started coming in. So
awesome.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. With that, yeah, everybody's ready. We can go ahead. So when we get into the pod space, everybody connects into the pod space. And I'm talking, of course, also to future people that are going to be watching this. And I will also show the images that for visuals when we get the journey going. Um, but for the focus, when we get into the pod space and we make that link up, that connection, well, to tell you the truth, it's going to go with the flow. Spirit's going to guide me. I know it because they were working with me this morning. They're going to work with us now. But Pisces, from what I understand, focuses on relationships. Well, actually, it was talking about with those veils opening, you see more clearly what's real, what's more down to earth, what's really going on. Um, And so with that clarity, you can see kind of what's going on with your relationships. And it talked about finances. And to me, both of those are about receiving and giving. In breath, out breath, perpetual renewal. Okay. So whether that relationship is with ourselves, our inner, or going more into connecting with that connection with our eternal being, the next expression out, or when we have that going, then we next go to out picture within our holographic personal planetary morphinogenic field structure around us. We're connecting to others in alignment with who we are. How are we connecting with them? And then, like beautiful Nadia so beautifully expressed, for us being able to sustain and maintain here, how to be it, how to line up to receive the flow of the actual life energy and not get caught up in the fear of lack of not enough, not okay. The world is bad. Not that you were saying the world's bad, but we get up in that program of there's not enough. The world's bad. You have to work really hard to get anywhere. Because there's just, if you're not careful, there's going to be some kind of death or lack or something like that. That's kind of the natural law of this planet energy. So, which is not organic to what we are naturally. And, I've talked about that being a combination of just evolution, part of it evolution, of us experiencing more dense, more physical realities as the eternal beings. And a lot of it too with that is that energy has shut things down too. And we bought into it. So we're learning to buy out of it and release those contracts with it. Okay. Purpose and background. HJR utilizes Keylonta mechanics. Keylontic science is the original organic first creation mechanics. The mechanics works with the organic light body and plasma spirit body structure to bring you back to your organic first creation mechanics of the eternal domain of the all that is. This technology realigns the artificial finite second creation Fibonacci 2 Taurus net earth program, another way of saying harmonic energies, programs back to its natural, perpetually renewing organic ascension, new earth expression. Whether you are a novice or an advanced light worker, the HJR sessions realigns and recalibrates your light body anatomy to your spirit body higher self, a process to gain clarity about who you are and what you want to do in life. Keylon-coded navigates your way to connect to your personal plasma spirit pod space, aka Mahshaya Perpetual. From there, you are making connections to your eternal authentic self, spirit. Hypnotherapy is utilized during the session to help you go into a light trance state to connect with your own spirit clan family, also known as higher self, inner being, guide, I am. The technical information, Sanctuary Island, Amayasan, Deity Plains, Ascension Median Earth, Net Earth, and Salon or my pod, and Trinity Suns, and the eighth sun, Alhambra, and Floating Buddha Rites are concepts taken from Sliders 9, 11, and 12, and Beyond the Veils, Workshop 2000, Floating Buddhas 2009, Azurite Press, Iesha Ashiana Arias D, and Elasa Flamewave Arias Productions 2013. The Ureta can, I just burped. It was a gross burp. Ureta can, the Wykin Conservatory, Urea Conservatory, Crystal Caverns, and Nomi terms are from the KDDL 1 through 3 of Arias Productions. Harmonizing Journey to Realignment was created through my integration of the technical information along with the love and support of my clan, guardian, family team. Katie Oshiwanita, Catherine Brackeen, and HJR Seminars LLC are in no way affiliated with Ashiana Arias and Azurite Press, Arias Productions, except for my love and appreciation of their work. Okay, the process. We will first travel to Sanctuary Island, located off the coast of Amayasan, Aurora Earth Deity Plains, Eternal Internal Cave of Creation Core Spirit Body, connecting geographically to Siesta Key in Mayaca Lake, Florida, USA. A place to connect with the deity planes, Christic core encryption held in the Aurora Continuum frequency spectra blends with the frequency spectra of the dimensional domain structure, Cosmea planes, to which the A'yah-based frequency spectra creates a new set of trans-time spatial reality fields, glittering materialized, linking the domain space-time coordinate with its Aurora perfect expression. There was a set of materialized transcendent dimensional planes, and that was from page 8, Sliders 11 handout. Here's original core reshape encryption stationed there. You can, in essence, link into these planes with your Mahshaya residential prayer salon, lovingly referred to as my pod, teardrop-shaped or flame-like shaped energetic sphere. At first, it's like finding a long-lost home. Eventually, it becomes you and you become it. A bit of the deity plane Sanctuary Island is brought into your everyday Earth life, which makes life go from being a net trapped Earth energy to an aurora perpetually renewing new Earth world. In January 2013, Earth merged net Earth and sentient median Earth, creating Aurora Earth. When HJR A'ya brought through data streamed our connection with this place, the Aurora Continuum was just a state of consciousness. We are now merging Aurora Earth with Urea Earth of the Eternal Ah-yah A'ya core source within the Wykin of creation. We reconnect the outer domain's light body structure with our internal eternal spirit body original core reshape encryption structure through the 7 suns linked into the central sun of creation. Out of the central sun, we manifest through the Trinity Gate suns, pale blue, aqualine, and pearly white. A hidden sun called the 8th sun, or the golden silver one, surrounded all the suns, and this is where the Alhambra abides. In the Alhambra, the crystal people, or eternal crystalline plasma liquid sound consciousness from the eternal internal core domains of the deity planes through the D planes to the eternal core of the Wykin, who comes into doing bioregenesis, realign, and evacuating when a universal time matrix has gone down way too many rabbit holes and is having trouble finding its way back. We can connect with the higher levels of self to become awake to the God Source First Eternal Ah-yah A'ya, you, me, we, us, they, it. Manifesting is easier as we live in a win-win world where we experience the interconnectedness of everyone and everything in our existence. You can experience the elasive flame energy from this place, which carries the encryption code to mathematically realign our personal Christ Arc core helioplasmic flows. From this space, you can connect to your consciousness stationed there, becoming aware of who you are on your own terms and at your own pace. After all, we never get it done as we never get it wrong as the eternal beings we be, the late remnants. Day center point, about an inch below the navel. This spot connects us to the deity planes at the mouth of the eternal core of the A'yah state of the all that is. We will eventually be going into deeper states. This session is essential in activating your MyPod salon space for conscious contact with your inner being for healing and realigning the neural network pathways. Once you open a connection with your floating Buddha shaded shield, it will last for about 48 hours. You will connect with your slider family, a portion of yourself that helps you maneuver through the multidimensional domains of the light body structure. We'll realign the neural network pathway within the inner core of the all that is that you be. This family will stay with you until they successfully help you fully embody Aurora New Earth now. The Keylon-coded seal is located at the tip of the sternum. The Keylon-coded seal is a powerful spot that connects us to our eternal internal core of our creation. It holds the spirit quantum we were both born with, which embodies our living plasma water consciousness. Also, we recently activated the heart of Ahrimanic in the sternum, which connects us directly to the core domains of creation. Today, we will connect to this space to activate our floating Buddha shaded shield. Again, just right there. The Shada shield is a horizontal hierophant in the shape of a 6-pointed Merkaba star to which each member orbs and at a point at each corner, and you in the center. Okay. The Kisa A-ray healers of your team are working to realign your neural network pathways within the eternal internal core of your being. They are connected to Earth of Plane from the middle domains to join you in the outer domains of this time-space reality to your eternal internal core of your being as the all that is, God Source First Eternal Ah-yah A'ya. The Kisa are the sparkle people from the Shala 3 Iridani healing temples, middle domains, and specialize in resurrection healing. The sparkle current will run through the spine and the bones so that the biot attached to the spine cannot reattach. Biot, a form of miasms, dead light crystal, second creation finite programs. They are master counselors. The A-ray are from the Ashalam Edonic healing temples, middle domains, and are biological healing specialists. Your healing team, in concert with your inner being collective, will send a wave of love light that will release the karmic core imprint for your density 1 probable selves, as well as density 2 and density 3 selves. It will clear the core imprint and assist you so that you are not taking on stuff from your other simultaneous incarnate selves. Will also clear more of this lifetime, like the fetal imprint and the pain associated with childhood and those types of things of your holographic template. Also, whatever else you were guided here to do. The Kisa array healers are willing to come and comfort you if you ask at any time. They will assist you whenever you need help reconnecting to your inner being. And the A'ya Earth connection. Crystal caverns are open. These caverns connect to a transpositional space-time reality within the A'ya fields, linking our current light body 3D reality of this time and space to the organic eternal spirit core of the Ah-yah A'ya within the Wykin. This connection allows us to create the original Earth core encryption within the Wykin, our A'ya Conservatory, or First Cause Light Birthing Center. Here, A'ya Earth was conceived. From the ground up, we can create our personal new Earth world. And the Nomi gene. Nomi clan are the keepers of the gateways of the galaxy, or you could say keepers of the eternal neuronal network. They work closely with the Alhambra and other guardians when birthing new life systems. We have dormant within our DNA coding to activate that ability within us. We connect to the Nomi seed planted within the earth, allowing us to create our A'ya new earth now. This connection has also allowed us to connect with our Cloak of the Eternal Ones. The Cloak of the Eternal Ones, or the Great Protectorate, is an eternal spirit water vapor collective from deep in the core of Source itself. They are linked biologically to Joshua 12 or Christ and the White Buffalo woman lineage. They're a cloak that you put on that covers every cell of your body. This presence comes like a water vapor stream, fountain, or river that gently waits permission to connect. Once given, your cells are cloaked, shifting your atomic structure up a notch in frequency. They and the Buddha team, aka Slider family from Eartha, are both parts of your clan family. They just each represent a different dimensional aspect of self. We have been able to traverse many questionable places in this energy. One feels lighter, loving, peaceful, joyful, and able to take on a crazy world with ease. Recently, this presence has taken on a rainbow soapy bubble presence that moves through realigning and recalibrating what it touches back to its organic state. This presence is significant in part B of the realigning process. Always remember, at any point you can say no to not doing something. This is your time, you make it what you want. In preparation, it's good to be wearing comfortable, loose-fitting clothes, be well hydrated, and have mineral water or filtered water by you. Also include any crystals or other items you traditionally use in a ceremony that you are guided to use. And with that, I want to just show the visuals of the appendix at the end of the book. So that is the crystal travel, what do I call it? What do I call it? The crystal travel vehicle. It's transparent, so you can see all around you. And those that are doing the KDD, doing the recent Hostmaster workshop, that image that is part of the new technique, this actually was taken from that image. I actually use that. That's the image I use. That's the travel vehicle. Okay. Okay. Next one. And that's my version of Sanctuary Island. There's a little dome space shaped building that stores a lot of the odd spaces that I feel that I kind of get to pertain to people that are coming to me to be worked with. That sound right? Anyway, I made a request a number of years back that there would be a place on Sanctuary Island that would hold a space that I could bring people to that they could directly connect into their pod space. And so it took about a year or two, and they eventually put it together. Okay. And then how did it bump it out? There it is. And my version of the pod space. I like Ayesha's version much better, but anyway, little pod spaces. They're little teardrop kind of shape flame. Excuse me, flame-like shapes. The A'yah opening, Ah-yah A'ya opening at the top. The lens that opens up. This is showing basically when the pillar of peace is activated, when that pillar of gold and silver snow-like flecks comes down. Manifestation template there. Aurora Earth Core, Aurora Nomi Earth Core down below. The suns 1, 2, and 3 vapor pearly white, aqualine start running through the aquifers. The doorway, the platform, mirror platform, the big platform, and in the center, what looks like the comfortable doggy bed-like structure that you stand on, and then you're whoop, get activated. It's kind of like the thing just becomes a flame, activated flame. Okay. And then the last one. So when I talk about the elasive flame, this is a nice little example. It's not, she actually has a code that she put together, but this is an image that's very similar. So it has the feel, and it literally, just imagine it moving and just feeling that energy just popping up and just flowing through you. Again, you will be reconnecting with your own eternal internal core of your being in this session. So remember to breathe and allow the flow of your authentic self to communicate through you. Remember to breathe whenever you get tight. Remember, this is a journey of joy, so have fun with it, allowing your imagination to be a vehicle upon which your spirit can soar. So relax and enjoy. Okay. Part A, the journey. Setting the space for the journey. The following prayer is a suggestion to do, for it acts as a homing beacon to help make sure you can get to where you want to go without interference, particularly for those who hold a lot of fear and resistance. You can say it to yourself or out loud. This link has an excellent selection of pisms, so follow your guidance on what you want to do before you start. Also include personal prayers that you utilize in a ceremony to help you prepare. The first paragraph and part 2 have been updated to add new guardians. The Crystal River Prayer sequence by Reyes Productions. Crystal River Prayer and Invocation of the Elasa Silver Seed Councils and GANYYAC, TAEFW, ETYC, EAAC, AMCC, MCEO, for Silver Seed Crystal River Plasma Host Activation Amplification. Part 1, the Prayer of Elasa. For Shadu Elasa Alhambra dan Atale Sun Jadradu, East into O Derujamina, Ealasa Sun Pita Elave, Lostila Ilaho, Kamana Imita Jadu, Elasa Sunta E Amita Jintu. Elasa Sunta E Amita Jintu. Elasa Sunta E Amita Jintu. In the Christic name and action of God Source First Eternal, the Eternal Christ, Elanio Topelya Gurea, Christa Ariania, Arias Carminajas Alhambras, Nomia Yusa 3, Urea Alhambra, Aria, Nomia, Urea, Alhambra, First Absolute Bright Flower Founders, the Elisa Silversea Council and the Alhambra Magistracy Councils of Casminajas. Teete Irashra du An Ale Itak Jet Alhambra. Alhambra, 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 Alhambra. Hands in prayer posture, connecting into the tip of the sternum and the heart area. Hold, feeling yourself at the tip of the sternum going into a rainbow crystal. And those of you that work with the 2 pillars from the KDDL material, bringing that pillar together. Hold, and out loud, Alhambra. Orinde Sahara ila tre himus en aurore de rojos en minabe, kumsa eho der etita jet Alhambra, kumsa adilar intur elavi, casminas Alhambra shishwa abi, te Asia interdore, te Asia interdore, Asia interdore. Arianya Ilesa Alhambra Abriadan, Arianya Ilesa Alhambra Abriadan, Arianya Ilesa Alhambra Abriadan. Umaetre ina e. Umaetre ina e. Umaetre ina e. Ekasha. Elemental orb call command. So repeating after me. Ashea, Nira, Ocha, Sa. Ashea, Nira, Ocha, Sa. Ashea, Nira, Ocha, Sa. Harmonizing meditation. Breathing in. Nice, easy, deep belly breaths into the different areas of the body. As you are mindful of them, starting with you have hands, breathing in. Arms. Shoulders. Neck. Head. Spine. Breathing into the hips and pelvis. Legs. Knees. Ankles. Feeling connected to the floor. And being aware of where you are sitting or laying. How what you are on is supports your body. How what you're on is supported by the floor is supported by the earth, all the way down into Nomi, earth core seed field. Breathe into the core, then sense the energy coming up, up, up to the bottoms of your feet. Breathe into the bottoms of your feet, then breathe out 6 inches below your feet. Breathe 6 inches below your feet, down another 6 inches to make it a total of 12 below your feet. Feel a popping sensation as a pale silver rainbowish energy moves up through your central body current and up and through your cellular structure. Some areas it may focus, but overall going up and out to the top of your head, connecting into chakra 14, 36 inches above your head, the deep space point. Breathing into chakra 14. And then feeling the energy returning to the top of your head. And then breathing it into your heart area. Hold to build some charge. And then when you release the breath, it goes into all the cells of your body and all around you. With each breath, you're feeling more relaxed. Be mindful throughout the journey of your breathing, and whenever you feel any tension, breathe in, hold the breath, and then slowly release the breath into the area of tension, feeling even more relaxed and at ease. Observe the sounds, smells, and sensations around you. And then let them go as you go deeper into the flow of your breath. We will now build your personal shade of shield. First, starting with the floating Buddha rite, the repeating after me. Azutu, Eve, Humsa, Evo, Zata, Etu, Kisa, Ere, Kevo, Sieta, Ejun Ethre, Chua Nguyen, Hulsa, Teva, Umshedra, Tise, Hevo. Now breathe easily as your Shada Cloister family members orb in to take their position in a hierophant configuration around you, with you in the center. When you sense them all settled in around you, we will move on to the next step. Take a breath into your heart and then release it, moving it down to the tip of your sternum. So breathing it then down into your tip of your sternum. Take another breath, breathing it directly into the tip of the sternum area. Hold your breath and then release it. Okay, I'm going to read first what to do and then we'll do it. So you're going to breathe again into the Keylon-coded seal. You're going to hold to build charge. And then as you release the breath, you're going to hold the intention of releasing a 6-point breath horizontally out to each cloister member, sending them, each member, a streamer of plasma, living water vapor. So breathing in, hold to build some charge. And then when ready, releasing that 6-point plasma streamer of breath to each member. Experience the cloister shield building in frequency, sensing the counter-rotating circulation of energy, building charge. Now we will do the rising chant command. And I will first read what the process will be, and then I will have you repeat the chant after me. As you do the chant, the shield will rise carrying the 6 cloister member orbs. When you sense the shield up above your head, the 6 cloister members deorb and become bipedal points. Okay. So, Ista Intaro Da-su Ne-va-ro. 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 Okay. They are now the floating Buddhas, and you will sense the counter-rotating spin speed increasing. We will now do the union command. So I will read first what to do, and then people can do it. So you're going to breathe again into the Carinadius seal. You're going to hold to build charge. Then, as you release the breath slowly, wherever you're at in the work, if you're brand new, it would be your astral body or etheric body. Those that are doing your work probably would be your plasma body or Trua body, or some it's your Rhea Earth clan body. Will flow up with the breath, slowly rising until you feel that part going into the shield above your head, and you'll just kind of pop the out breath as it pops into place. You'll hold to build charge, and then on the in breath, you'll say the word that I will have you repeat. Okay, so breathing in, holding to build a little charge, and then slowly releasing that breath as you float up, floating up, 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 popping the breath out, up, as you pop above your head, hold, build charge, and then on the in breath, say A, 2, C, Te, Now you have become the 7th Buddha. You're in the center. You're in the driver's seat. So they're there to support and help you. Okay. But again, you are in the driver's seat. You are in power here. They just are an added support. Okay, now we're actually going to go on a journey. So as you gently breathe, feel the connection to your Sheda shield and how that also connects with Nomi Earth Core seed field beneath you. Imagine standing on Siesta Key Beach, Florida, right at the shore's edge. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your face and the breeze lightly blowing through your hair. The waves are gently lapping against the sand. This very large crystalline travel vehicle is up in the air, about 10 feet in front of you. This vehicle will take you to Sanctuary Island. You will sense it opening up perceptively to your thought intention to enter. Breathe, holding the intention of entering into the crystalline travel vehicle. You will feel love, peace, and respect as you sit within this crystalline travel vehicle as it waits for your command. Command the crystalline travel vehicle to Sanctuary Island. Swiftly but smoothly, the crystalline travel vehicle makes its way to Sanctuary Island. This vehicle is transparent, so you see all around you. You see this tiny speck way off in the distance. And this structure moves closer. The speck becomes bigger and bigger until finally the speck becomes a huge island. This island has a sizable mountain with cascading waterfalls, trees, grass, crystal trees, and healing pools. You see now at the top of the mountain a dome-shaped building. You know something is there of yours. You direct the crystalline travel vehicle to enter the domed building. You enter the domed building to find your teardrop-shaped swan pot. And obviously for those doing the work, they're not finding any pot space. They're just kind of reinforcing, connecting into their original pot space. Okay. All right, so you enter the domed building to find many teardrop-shaped swan pots. You float until you see a place to land. The crystalline travel vehicle lands softly in the sand. The door opens, allowing you to depart the vehicle. Your foot lightly touches very fine crystal sand, soft and pleasing to the touch. You look around, gaining your bearings and standing firm on the ground. Looking around for your salon, you spot one that you know without a doubt is your pod. The feeling is so strong, beckoning you to come. You make your way step by easy step to your pod. The door opens, emitting a soft, warm. Tentatively, you step into your salon onto a very long, narrow platform that runs to a large central platform. Beneath you are running aquifers of the Cosmea dream stream, A'yah, God source field, which is direct access to the power that creates worlds. God source first eternal, Ah-yah A'ya. You, me, we, us, they, it. All along the wall is a cascading waterfall. Carefully you make your way along the narrow platform up to this large circular platform in the center with the circular, it looks like a large, soft, comfortable doggy bed. You now step onto circular doggy bed-like structure. This is your manifestation template. As you stand on this template, you breathe in, sensing the energetic template, Ray Rug, Dimension 12, Mahoric Shield, manifestation template that connects you into the deity plane's internal, eternal cave of creation core. This is your private space where only those you invite can come in. As you feel the connection of your personal energetic manifestation template Sense the movement of the aquifers below you. You will begin to see and sense the cloudy vapor of the Trinity Sun's pearly white, pale blue, and aqualine, moving up into the manifestation platform and your body. Breathe it into your day center, again located at about an inch below your navel. Hold, and then release. And take a few more day center breaths. Next, next, you will sense Ah-yah winds opening at the top of the salon pod to open up to receive from deep space the Christ are above, where we all came from, a Sun A, Alhambra, gold and silver, internal, eternal structured pillar of peace energy. To move with gold and silver snow-like flame, moving down through your central body current pillar and connecting with your manifestation template beneath you. Next, sense imagine the elasive flame wave ignites, blowing through your body. Take a moment to move with the waves. Breathe. You are finding yourself relaxing and going deeper and deeper into the eternal, internal hold of your being. Feel and sense your circular manifestation template beneath you as the Trinity Sun Vapor Aquifer circulate beneath you and cascade down the walls around you. You became more relaxed as your breath ebbs and flows in and out with the flow of the waters. As the energy moves through the body, feel it pulsing in your palms as you gently squeeze your hands into fists, causing the palm chakras to spark and pulse as you continue breathing and going deeper and deep into the core of your being, the pulsating plasma pillar of peace energy. You feel it moving throughout your body. You sense once again you've got hands. Breathing in. Arms. Shoulders. Neck. Breathing into the head, breathing into the pineal. Hold the breath within the pineal. Turn your eyes toward your third eye. Hold, focus, build, charge, circulate, circulate, build, charge, focus, focus, build, charge, circulate, circulate, build, charge. Sparkle, pulse, release. Flowing down the spine. Breathing into the hips and pelvis within the day center point. Hold within the day center point. Hold the pelvic floor. Hold, build, charge, circulate, circulate, build, charge, circulate, circulate, build, charge, hold, build, charge, circulate. Sparkle, pulse, release. Rolling down the legs. Knees. Ankles. Feeling the connection to the earth again and feeling the life of numbing earth force. circulating throughout your whole body. As the Trinity vapor sun energy, the Alhambra gold and silver flakes, and the Eleza flame frequencies oscillate throughout your body within your pod space, you will become even more relaxed, as you will now want to sit down on your comfortable doggy bed-like manifestation template. Breathing in. How comfy and cozy you are, as all tension completely leaves your body. As you go deeper and deeper, 3, your eyelids get heavier and heavier, 2. Yet at the same time, if we disconnect, you will be mindful of this and wait for me to connect with you again. Or if you had disconnected, you'll reconnect back into the link. If by chance the internet goes down, you will be aware of this and count to 3, snapping your fingers to be fully awake and present to your surroundings again. But for now, we are strongly connected as you go deeper and deeper. As you sit there, you feel yourself expanding as a portion of yourself is connected directly to your manifestation template, and a portion expanding into your shade of floating Buddha shield around your body. As you also embody the evasive flame wave flowing through the great central pillar around you within your pod space, connecting you to even deeper levels of your inner being. Continue for a moment or two to breathe into the core of your being, expanding out into deeper levels of your inner being, of the all that is, God Source First Eternal Ah-yah A'ya. There is a deep stillness in this space. Wisdom of the Infinite Eternal One, the call of Ah-yah A'ya command, tonal activation matrix for the Cosmosa and Cosmea A'ya dream stream, activate stream purple rain flow in the A'ya body and atomic structure by erase. Haya 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 nabe, haya 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 nabe, haya he haya sa tie suhorea sia sa. Haya 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 nabe, haya 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 nabe, haya he haya sa tie suhorea sia sa. Haya 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 nabe, haya 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 nabe, haya he haya sa tie suhorea sia sa. In the stillness of this space, feel your manifestation template again beneath you. Feel it down into Nomi Earth Core Seed Field, stable and strong, giving you strength to move your consciousness up. The A'ya lens opens further into your eternal clan family. The next pod space up, you are connecting deeper with your external neural network clan family pathways, the mind of the all that is, God Source First Eternal, Ah-yah A'ya. Just breathe into the space as you expand, staying connected to your manifestation template beneath you, within your pod space. Tentatively feel their energy signature, When you feel okay, then invite them in. You spiral up into their space as they spiral down into your space. They connect, anchoring in, creating a powerful pillar of energy to which your pod space can travel. Now hold the intention of connecting into the crystal caverns of the Ureta fields. Sense, feel the energetic connection into the cavern. Float in the space. Sense, feel a spot waiting for you to land. Intend your pod space to land. Once you land, experience the crystals are humming and activating to your tonal signature as your pod interfaces with the crystals around you. Take a moment to experience the energy and ensure you are okay to move on to the next step. When ready, the pod will open up around you into the crystal cavern space, and always remember, only go where you feel comfortable going. Take time to get grounded in this space, being as it touches it viscerally as possible. Utilize your inner vision, audio, and sense field. Look down at your body. Do you have a body? Are you an orb? How are you dressed? Are you holding or carrying anything? Feel with your hands what the rocks feel like around you. What are the smells and sensations around you? As you become stable in this space, look around or sense feel for a water source of the cloak of the Eternal Ones. It could be a water vapor, stream, pool, or fountain. To be right next to you. Sense, feel the energy and permit them to connect with you when you feel comfortable. There will be shimmers of gold and pale blue throughout the water as it begins to activate with your fields. Eventually, they become rainbow silky bubbles, merging and becoming a cloak around your cellular structure, shifting you into a lighter state of consciousness. They will now interface with the pillar of peace energy and your floating Buddha team. This is when you and your Buddha team work together to clear and heal any blocks from you, connecting with your eternal expression as the all that is, God's first eternal Ah-yah A'ya. Just kind of get yourself nice and comfortable. You may find a large stone to sit on. There might be actually a nice comfortable chair. Just the energy feels really nice, comfortable for you to settle down in. You'll feel your Buddha team around you, one healer in front of you, the other healer in front of you. They're very huge, so part of their body will be down on the floor, and their head will just about touch the ceiling. So just breathing in that pillar of peace energy with the rainbow soapy bubble starting to flow through your central body current. Each breath, you're feeling a building charge. Feeling the energy flowing in the top of your head. Into the crown chakra. Feeling it go into the pineal. Any chakras that feel particularly blocked or disharmonic, spend a few more time in those areas, but move on to the next one when you're ready, going down into the throat. And as you move down also, you feel more of your eternal being. This beautiful, warm, loving, peaceful, radiant energy just flowing in the top of your head, crown, pineal, throat. As you release any blocks that are in those chakras, your eternal being takes up residency where there once was a block or miasmic energy. Going down into the heart. The third chakra, the Ra center. Into the sacral root area. Feeling that connection at your root going all the way down into Nomi Earth Core seed field. Stable, strong. Energy back of the earth back flows back up. Feeling the unity between you and the earth. Feeling that energy rising through you, moving through your cellular structure. And then focusing on there's a particular area that you felt like the energy was the most disharmonic, going back into that area. Some have it in their head, in their crown, in their forehead, some in the heart, some in the stomach, some in varying areas of their body. Just breathing that pillar energy into those areas. Breathing in, breathing out, backwards and forwards, in and out, spiraling, spiraling, recalibrating, recalibrating, realigning, realigning, clearing, clearing. Bringing that energy, pillar energy up into that area. Hold, and release. Bring deeper into the consciousness of that area. Continue releasing. Feeling your eternal being flowing into that area. And then looking around and seeing that there are many guardian Alhambra and Nomi, Yusa 3, Alhambra, Urea beings connecting in, clansmen, to hold space. Knowing that you're in your own lone harmonic, yet also part of the group. And we have people connecting all throughout time, right? Because there'll be different people watching this, doing this video at different times, holding a space for all of them. It's feeling the connection with, again, we're in our lone harmonic, yet we're part of a shield. And so we're intensifying the frequency and bringing in high council to come in and hold a space. And as you focus, whatever it may be for you, it might be a relationship, it might be a relationship with yourself, might be a relationship with a friend, partner, a business partner, neighbor. It might be a financial situation that you feel blocked and struggle with and have a lot of fear around and frustrations. Feel out where that area is in your body, if you can do that. If not, that's fine, to hold the intention that you'll connect into wherever that is in your body. Most of the time, it tends to be in the gut or the heart. Sometimes it can be in the throat. You might even find it in the root or sacral area. Just take your time and just really breathe into the energy of it. Feel the program of it. Feel its consciousness. All the different emotions. And then when you've really got it locked in, where you really got the full program of it, albeit that your Alhambra, your clan family team, also connect with you and hold space and work with clearing this energy. And also just start breathing the pillar of peace into it, into the program of it, and just start flowing it in and out, pulling it through with every breath you take. Breathing in, breathing out, backwards and forwards, in and out, spiraling, spiraling, recalibrating, recalibrating, realigning, realigning, clearing, clearing, breathing into the program of it, hold, feeling that energy circulating through all the emotions, all the struggles, all the imagery of it, hold, and then release. Do a few clearing breaths. Gregory? Gregory? Wakey, wakey, wakey. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, let's do that one more time. Let's breathe into where you feel that program in your body, where you've been struggling, where you've been feeling anger, resentment, frustration, fear, anxiety, and whatever it may be, the relationship with financial situation. Feel that consciousness of the being that lives that program. Breathing in, breathing out, backwards and forward, in and out, spiraling, spiraling, recalibrating, recalibrating, realigning, realigning, clearing, clearing, breathing all up into all those feelings and emotions and everything. Hold, 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 and releasing, breaking up, sparkling shimmers. Keep breathing the pillar energies to keep the flow going. And always remember with this work, whenever you breathe into something miasmic, you're realigning, recalibrating it back into its organic state of consciousness. And whatever was not yours that you took on goes back to where it came from in its organic state. And whatever was yours that got miasmic is now able to be integrated back into your field structure. So just feeling yourself going deeper into this place within your being, where this particular, and again, this is one of these meditations you probably do over and over again, going in various different areas, but really breathing into this, again, breathing into that consciousness, feeling it getting lighter and lighter, and feeling your eternal being coming in and embracing this consciousness that was once fearful, angry, resentful, blaming, shaming, controlling, manipulating consciousness that's now relaxed and at peace, coming back into its center and connecting with its eternal, loving Ah-yah A'ya beingness. Some may feel very emotional, might even start to have tears. I might want to cry a little bit as you release. Because this is probably the first time in thousands of years, quote unquote, that this part of self has been connected with its eternal being expression. And as you breathe, Kind of feel up into the tip of this, little bit below the tip of the sternum, more into kind of the belly area. Kind of breathing into and focusing in on that area. And tuning into the cells of your body from that perspective. And as this consciousness releases what it was holding on to and is connecting with the eternal expression of yourself, tuning into this spot, we tune into the cellular structure that also has been stuck and hampered. As we breathe this consciousness into that area, feel it moving into the cells. The cells begin to breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Feeling the Manu window in each cell opening up. Connecting to the eternal consciousness that we be. As we do it in our lone harmonic of our expression in this I am, our I, and then the am of the group shield here, as well as our own personal planetary morphogenic field structures of the earth plane that we have created to live in and experience this time-space reality in. So just take your time with this. Again, first focusing on the cells, or focusing in on this freed up, peaceful self within that used to be caught up in a lot of mucky energy. It's now connecting and making that link up with the eternal being that you are and that we really are. And then connecting into the cellular structure and flowing with the cells, feeling the cells being able to breathe, feeling the shield that we make together, and then feeling that shield connecting into the whole planetary structure. And it's almost like breathing into our eternal being, breathing out, extending out to everything. And so there's this beautiful circulation with your breathing. Feeling yourself as an I, but also feeling yourself within the amness. Okay. And whenever you feel any disharmonics, just breathe that beautiful pillar of peace energy into it to break it up, disengage where it was stuck so that it can flow, whether it be through that thought form, your cells of your body, the energy, the atoms and molecules of the air around you, what you're sitting on, the walls, the crystal caverns. It just moves through everything. Back and forth, in breath, out breath. There you go. Like somehow we all breathing in the sun. Wow. Okay, little starburst there. Oh, nicely expanding around the earth. Okay, getting a little bit of miasms to clear out. Breathing the pillar into those, wherever that may be for each of us. Breathing in, breathing out, backwards and forwards. Keep breathing in and out, spiraling, spiraling, recalibrating, recalibrating, realigning, realigning, clearing, clearing. Moving into those areas, holding those areas that we felt a little bit of stuff, stuff, hold, build up, breaking up, flow, 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 and more expansion out, some more integration, more the Eternal Ah-yah A'ya. Breath, the consciousness of mind, the awakened aware consciousness, knowing the virtues of life, of how the mechanics works, expandedness, feeling in tune with that consciousness. Also known as the moral law or Keylonta. Knowing with each breath, we regulate the universe, we regulate our life, the planet, ourselves. What we mind matters. No ifs, ands, or buts. And there's a freedom in that when we fully embody that. Letting go of the judgments of anything of that, of anything of not doing it, or doing it, or too much doing it, or not doing it enough, or whatever it is our mental mind, monkey mind wants to do with it. We let all that go. And you just be our eternal being here and now in this time-space reality. This inner rhythm of our cellular structure within this beautiful earth plane. Again, just take your time with this. Some it will flow easier for than others. Again, I'm speaking to multiple people. And you can always, if the energy gets too intense, you can always slow it down if you need to. Or if you need to stop, if you're feeling uncomfortable, you can always stop the session and come back again at another time and do it again. There's nothing you have to do perfectly ever. It's just, the focus is reconnecting and realigning and recalibrating back to our eternal being. And we figure out what that is for each of us. And then we shine. Looking pretty good from my view. If there's anybody seeing anything that I might not be seeing that needs to be looked at, let me know. But it feels like, for the most part, overall, the energy looks pretty good. Just one more time, feeling out the body. Any areas that maybe have resistance to the flow of this, just breathing the pillar of peace energy into it to break it up and release the Maya has been built up. Again, if there is any. And then feeling your pod space coming up, back up around you. And feeling as your pod space comes back up around you, once again, sensing the circulation of the aquifers, the waterfall, and just feeling this wonderful work that we did, embedding into the pod space, grounding and stabilizing, you feeling even more grounded and stabilized within your root, within your, as you sit on your manifestation template, feeling grounded and stable, feeling that connection into Nomi Earth Core Seed Field stable and strong. And just noting as you continue doing this work with this energy, as the pillar energy rebalances an area, you can, as you continue doing this work, start seeing the situation with a new awareness as your core God Source First Eternal, Ah-yah A'ya, you, me, we, us, they, it, knowing everything fits together in the whole of existence. We learn to be within a situation, breathe into the stillness of the moment. You gain healing and clarity about yourself and the world around you. You start seeing glimpses of how the events are all conscious aware energy, and you see how we all flow through each other, yet holding our own harmonic. In the areas where there is resistance, there is a phase lock. Phase lock means no expansion and no contraction, no breathing, no renewal, and eventually living the illusion of second creation mechanics of finite death and stagnation. In the stillness of the now, breathing the life of our being into the resistance, life is renewed. Be mindful of being in your pod space, feeling that consciousness, and then feel yourself coming into your physical body, feeling into your atoms, your cells, and then next move your attention back into your pod space. You can practice throughout the day or evening going back and forth between your pod space and your physical 3D space. And as you work with these energies, this energy, you follow your guidance to incorporate yoga, dance, song, art, and other forms of movement and expression to bring out your authentic expression of being. You now stand in your personal power of being. In this place, there is no need to control, manipulate, aggressiveness, or anxiety. Yet, when you find yourself there, breathe in your pillar of peace to dissolve the disharmonic discord. For all those perspectives mean there is what? A belief in lack. But how can there be lack when you are the source of everything? Take this presence with you as you move throughout the day. Be aware of your body and simultaneously being in the source's core. In this space, we can look at today's tough issues to see with clarity and spirit new ways of healing and change personally within the holographic world you create around you. Bringing yourself back to your physical body, wiggling your fingers and toes. Breathing into your body. Really allowing this beautiful energy of your eternal being that's been working through within your pod space and connecting into your cells, really embedding into your cellular structure, your atoms, what you're sitting on, the floor, the air, the room, the house. And then feeling again, coming back into your body. When I count to 3 and snap my fingers, you will wake up feeling fully rejuvenated, recharged, fully integrated this information, what we did today, and just raring to go and feeling really good and grounded and stable. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, would anybody, before we turn the recorder off, would anybody, for posterity's sake, for everybody that will be joining in the future, as well as for those of us here, would like to share what you experienced today? And for future people, very much posting to whatever platform I had posted this on, to please also respond in the comment box, and please share and subscribe if you subscribe if you haven't, to either YouTube or my Harmonizing Journey blog. Okay, with that little bit out of the way, I would love to hear whoever would like to go first, what they received and gained in this experience. Nadia, you're on mute. Okay,
Hi.
bye.
I met, I think, some of my clan family, I think. Seemed to be a group of Tuaregs. They were in indigo blue, and they were playing guitar and they were singing. And then I also met the Celtic Druidic family. So there was this Irish Celtic music and
Wonderful. Yeah.
And also the Tuareg music. So I was thinking of Morocco and Ireland, although
there's not really a lot of geographical distance, relatively speaking, to the rest of the world between the two. Really?
Yeah. Not really. No, that's true. There was a trade route. Apparently, there was a book written. Well, it was more into West Africa, I think. But yeah, not really much geographical distance. So I heard coming in when we were starting the journey, I heard like sort of bing, sort of etheric sound, and then the words of co-creation, Uma un karaya satahala.
Okay, cool.
And then they came in a bit later on. And the pod, and I was getting like elation colors. Although we were coming into Nomi Earth, I was getting elation.
Okay.
These elation colors running.
Cool.
And there were lots of different patterns and colors in the initial journey, sort of yellowy blue, sort of watercolor, very vivid. And
that was
then
okay. Cool. Yeah.
And then there were lots of different colors I couldn't quite make out. And then I just kept focusing at times on clearing the chakras and working on the left part of the body.
Okay.
And just allowing the energy. And then one word came through, and it was listen. And I said, okay. So that was the word they were telling me, listen. Yeah.
That's a good word. That's
Yeah.
not a word I don't think all of us use enough. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nadia.
Thank you.
Who would, would like to go next? Lisa?
Well, I kind of was almost falling asleep, so it was kind of, relaxing and just felt real etheric. I didn't really, I mean, for me it was more like just beautiful energy coming in to heal and that kind of thing. So yeah, I don't have anything specific, but it was nice.
That's beautiful. Yeah, cool. Crystal, did you have anything you wanted to share as you were holding space?
Yeah, holding space, but I didn't go specific on anything. I wanted to really just focus on clearing anything that I'm not aware of that's hidden. Very much just the emotion of being here and the shock of coming in into the soul family that I chose, and what lessons I have for that, and how it's really affected my organs, and that I need to really focus on my physical being, and just make peace with my organs, the stress that was put, on the body, and also the support, the lack of support that I felt as a child, really felt alone and isolated. And it's just, it was just very locked in to that process. And I guess that's reflected its image to me. And so I need to change. That picture. So it was things that really have already been healed, but it's just like you go into more internal structures in your physical body where it's locked up, like in my solar plexus, really locked up on my right side, and it locks you up. Comes up and surprises you. How you express yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Release a little bit and you think you got it, then oh nope, there's another layer of it.
Yeah, it was
We've
just
got thousands of years of the built up stuff.
Yeah, and also just holding that for my karmic family here, that they can express themselves and tell me their experience with me, and and it's just like a karmic ancestral pattern that is there or was there in them still. And
Are you starting to kind of feel more and more though of that kind of higher self eternal expression, that sort of loving healing presence coming in more and more?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like that's there. It's just in my physical body, I'm still experiencing definitely my liver and kidneys, right? And I don't want to, and my brain hurts from the toxins of that. So I don't want to overload. I want to just slowly release it. Because it was so compacted.
I'm still doing a lot of that physical
Yeah,
cleansing
just
of the
being the
toxins.
victim, life after
Yeah,
life,
yeah.
without actually experiencing
Scorpio
the
moons
victim.
have a lot of fun with
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah, and just being killed constantly,
yeah.
just
It gets
dying constantly
little
before you
boring
get
after a
that,
while, doesn't it?
before you build a community, before you get the wisdom.
Yeah, yeah.
And now being older and going, I don't think I've really ever experienced this. So it's like my soul's like, how do I live as an older person? But trying to keep my cells young. Yeah, so it's
Yeah. It's like Nadia said, just all you can do is you just got to tune in and just tune in and listen and tune in and listen and tune in and listen.
Yeah, I felt like I had a huge burden that I was carrying, like for everybody, like just dump it on me, and I'm strong. I know I'm strong energetically. I know that. There's no doubt about that. I know that through the work, but yeah, I think it's different in the physical body.
So you letting that burden off a little bit here and a little bit there?
I certainly hope so, Katie. I know that it's coming off, and yeah, to not be holding that for others. I'm happy. I had a good conversation, but I won't go into that. We're recording, but I had a deep conversation with a son, and
actually, probably you
yeah.
want to.
Yeah, I won't. No, it's all right.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gregory, I noticed you went really deep there for a little bit.
Crystal, excuse me. You make me feel like dancing, wanna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing, wanna dance the night away. If you want to have a whole body cleansing of all your cells and find out who you really are, this is the place to be. Yeah, I went really deep. I can't really remember before you snapped me out of it. But when you snapped me out of it, there was this, I don't know what it was. It was this thing that was eating clear quartz orbs. And I managed to grab one. I managed to grab one and I brought it towards me and I just went boom. So
yeah.
Thank you, Katie.
You're very,
The
you're
awesome
very
session.
welcome. Yeah, we're going to be working more with what we've kind of nicknamed the rock people, but really they're not rock people. They're crystal mineral beings that very much have to do with the creation of this earth plane and the fact that they've been kind of shut down here, and we're working to get them alive and connecting into a much better earth plane, which means our bodies made up of those rocks, in essence, right? The minerals will be much happier. So yeah. Sabina, did you want to share anything before we to other people?
A lot of flow of energy and lights, flash of lights, a lot of through during the meditation. That's all.
Well,
but it was quite intense. I mean,
awesome.
positive. Yeah.
Great, because you're good at seeing everything that's going on. So I'm glad that what you were seeing was really good. So that it looked really good to me too. But I just every once in a while I could feel some little miasmic stuff coming up, but we worked and got that cleared up. But, I don't know, Leilani, did you want to share or do you want to wait till we go off camera?
I don't mind.
Okay.
I was profound. I came in with a very strong intention that I wanted to make the best of this opportunity to clear as much as possible that I am unconscious and unaware of. Let's do it. And it was very powerful. I think that intention kind of helped. And I offered it for everyone too, of course. It's, for all of us. And I could feel several of us. And it just felt so amplified. You're a great facilitator, Katie. Every time you picked up on what I was picking up when there was miasma, and it was great. And wow, I'm so appreciative. Thank you for the opportunity.
You're very welcome. Thank you for joining and showing your beautiful face.
I'm I'm looking for a community and group. So, but I'm so I'm the type that has a hard time committing. So I'm really grateful that I'm for this opportunity. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Which
And
reminds me. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, it was the amount of energy. It just felt like okay, I'm getting stepped up again. So it's profound. You're making more and more room for it was lifting out of my throat, out of solar plexus, sacral, just like even the pineal. And I got, what was really weird is I actually got mundane information, which I really don't hunt. I was not hunting around for, but it was like, what, really? It was related to something very specific, and it's 3D. So how helpful was that? It was great. It was all like the whole shebang. It wasn't just the energetic miasmic part. So thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Which reminds me, before we end this recording, just kind of reminding people that there is, speaking of community, I fairly recently started the HJR Grid Keepers Community Membership Program. We meet bi-weekly for a journey, and then once a month for a 1 hour discussion. And currently we're going through the HJR Grid Keepers Handbook, and which is the foundational piece for the community. And then we will probably move on to other topics, but usually I kind of we branch off from that, and there's all kinds of sometimes other stuff we bring in, that whatever's going on in the fields, or energies that need to be discussed get discussed. And that's I will have a link below for that, and it's $10 a month. I mean, it's not bad, and 112 if you do a year. It's very, 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 very reasonable for all of what we do. And we have a Discord community that we can chat in. And I don't know, did anybody want to say anything about that that's in the group before we conclude?
I have a quick question. Do you guys actually do, when you say grid work, I'm thinking, do you guys have projects that you actually build a shield and go out and try and make change on? Or I don't understand what
I guess what I probably want to say is Grid Keeper is basically someone who understands the mechanics of Keylonta, understands basically kind of what I talked about in the beginning of this discussion, of this session. And so they work to make their personal connection and take full responsibility for the world that they manifest and create, and how that connects with everybody around them, their personal planetary morphogenic field structure. And so right now we've been predominantly focusing on clearing and aligning what blocks we had, then working on different levels of connecting into the crystal caverns, into the integral bridge. People are now connecting into A'ya Earth and working with the different levels within A'ya Earth. There are times where we've done actual, what you would consider grid work, where there was a situation that we decided we wanted to help out with, like with the hurricane in the spring. We worked on that, and we'll probably be doing more. but right now I've been really just wanting to get the foundational stuff done, and also making it easy for new people coming in. They can just go through the videos that we've done, or the sessions we've done, and can catch up very quickly to where we're at now. And just really creating a community of like-minded souls that are wanting to create a more alive, awake, and aware new earth here and now. Not when we transition, but now, as well as lining up for our next level as we ascend as well. So anybody want to add anything else to what I just said to help her answer that question?
Leilani, the being part of Katie's harmonizing journey community really builds a strong shield, and we support each other. We can pick up insights on each other, our karmic connections, and with everyone who has different senses and different abilities, that combination just creates a really beautiful experience. And I've never felt so much, even though, you know, we all go through our stuff, you know, our miasma, whatever, but in this community, we focus more on supporting each other through that, because no one is better than anybody else. And we all have those different wisdom, community, you know, we all have different attributes to contribute to the group. And it's really about strengthening ourselves through the eyes of everybody in the group. And the journey's amazing as well. So yeah, it's accelerated my journey to understanding. Hope that helps you. It's really worth the commitment. It really is. I've never been part of a group that's so supportive and loving.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Crystal. I mean, I keep thinking, if this is introductory, what's what's next? It's already so powerful and introductory, so it's got to be, yeah, great.
Katie holds a very, very strong position.
Yes.
And we support that as well, so that she can also go through her stuff. It's not, you know, we're assisting her as well. That's all. Yeah.
Katie, you're on mute. We can't hear you. Sorry. You're still on mute.
Okay, there we go. There's members that have actually not shown in a live, but I think they've been watching the replays. And there's ones that have like go like maybe try to go once a month. They'll go to a session, so you don't have to do every other week, you know, or whatever. You can be. It's kind of flexible, but what we've kind of found is that it make for ourselves that it kind of helps in our accountability of with ourselves when we join together and we share. It just kind of keeps us in a particular frame of mind to really kind of work it. We just, like when the recording ends, sometimes many times we will just continue talking and we'll just chat away about all kinds of topics. So yeah, it's just a nice it's a community that talks about stuff that not many talk about that way. So yeah. Okay, so speaking of recordings, I just want to again for everybody that showed up and those that will be showing up in the future, thank you so much. Again, please like, share, subscribe if you haven't to either or both YouTube or my Harmonizing Journey blog. And hopefully you would like to also, I'll have links below for also I do private sessions. So the links for that, links for the community. Also have introductory Keylonic science free video with a PDF for those that are very new to Keylonic science and are like, what the heck is that? That's under the HJR seminars link. So, okay, thank you. And I'll talk to you all later. Oops, I was almost going to do the wrong thing.